Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
And today we're going to be looking at another figure from Funko today. It's actually a 3-pack, quote-unquote, 3-pack from Funko. And it's one I've had my eyes on for a while. And
Okay.
Yeah, so we've looked at some things from Aliens in the past, but not enough as far as I'm concerned. So we're about to change that today.
I know. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little apprehensive because it's a Funko product, but I have liked some of their Alien stuff. They've done some fun things there.
Wapow!
Oh.
This right here is the Aliens 3-pack of ReAction figures. That includes Ripley and her power loader and the Alien Queen.
Cool, can I see it?
But you...
I have no idea. They're seeing it, I
Fine.
can't
Well,
see
here's
it.
the back of the package for everybody else at home.
Yeah, that would be cool. They can look at it. We always show them the back. Well, oh, actually, this does look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
Now, I haven't really bought any ReAction style figures in a very long time, but back when Super 7 began, I actually got the entire first wave, which I believe I reviewed them. I believe I did review them a long time ago, so you can check that in the archives on our YouTube channel. So Alien and that whole franchise is basically what launched the ReAction figure whole concept and launched Super 7 as a company. Now, granted, this is sculpted by Super 7, but this is not their product. This is a Funko product. So yeah, we're gonna take it out of the box, see what it's like. I've had my eye on this guy for quite some time. I finally pulled the trigger and got it. So I think now it's time just to tear it open and see if it's any good.
Okay, then let's do this because I am curious.
Would you like to take it out of the box?
I do enjoy opening boxes.
Open the box.
Wait, do I have to be gentle with it?
I don't care.
Okay, cool. Because
I don't collect ReAction toys for value.
it's game. That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
But it does open up pretty easily there.
Yeah, that was actually that was actually pretty sweet. To be honest though, the tape was a little skewed.
Huh. So much for that. So let's pull it out of the. Ooh, nice. It's actually got dual clamshell kind of protecting thing going on there.
So I'm gonna slide it on over here while I slide this bad boy out. So,
and I'm gonna chuck this across the frame.
Nice. So I just want to quickly talk about this part because I know it's not the meat, but it's just a really cool backdrop. And if you keep it all together, then you can kind of play with it. Look at that face.
To be honest, like the main reason I was gonna keep it in package was because I thought it looked really nice in the box. But at the end of the day, I really just want to take them out of the box and enjoy them because these are, I think, meant to be enjoyed loose more than in package.
You ready to do this?
I think it's taped together, so.
So no. So the answer is no, we're not ready to do this.
I think now we're ready to do some of this. So we're almost ready.
There's tape. No, there's tape on the bottom, but let's see. I'm trying to do it with flair.
Don't knock down.
Sorry, I'm trying to do this with some flair. Okay. Not Rick or Charlotte.
Andrea Flair it is.
No.
I'll throw a sprinkle of glitter as
Woo!
you do
Oh wait, no, sorry, let me do that better.
Woo! Jeez.
Well, Ripley came out and she's in plastic.
Huh, she certainly is. Well, I guess that's one way to cryo-freeze somebody.
I'm just gonna take this and not chuck it across frame.
So they are calling this a 3-pack, even though to me it's kind of an iffy terminology, because I don't know, to me I feel like this is just an accessory, so.
Look how cool this is.
Yeah, that really is nice.
You should put Ripley up, put Ripley on that. Look at that. Come on, that's just kind of cool. That looks good. Okay, now we've had enough of that.
So let's get Ripley. Oh, I guess I'll show you guys how this actually works. This is my first time looking at it too, so first impressions are that it's very nice looking. I like the power loader. It's really more articulated than I expected, but also not as articulated as I would have hoped, but it is a Funko ReAction figure, and those aren't really meant to be super articulated. Yeah. Especially at this price point, because this is a $30 item.
Yeah.
So her wrist joints here, and this guy moves. The arms do go up and down, and those are just for display.
I know, but the pistons look like they could move.
Yeah, like on
which is kind of cool.
On NECA's version, they do these parts of the back because they're actually connected to the arms. On this version, the very simplified ReAction, they don't.
Aww.
And this front part here does actually come up, and that's, I guess, how we slide Ripley out.
Yeah, because she's got to come out of the plastic.
Yep.
So, yeah, okay, good. You got her out.
And so there's our Ripley.
She doesn't look bad.
No, actually, it looks, I mean, is it Sigourney Weaver?
No, not at all.
No, definitely not.
But no, I mean, I'm grading it more on regular Funko quality, you know? Because we've come across packages where in the package on the shelf, it's been completely busted and people are trying to sell that.
Yeah.
We've seen some really awful stuff, and other than like a couple of possible paint smudges, which are normal, you know, that like the real normal kind of thing. This is really good. It doesn't look at all like Sigourney Weaver.
No,
but
it might be like this issue that Funko can get around though, because I know she's problematic. I think Diamond Select had similar problems with her for their Ghostbusters line.
Okay, so this is I don't even know if they created this to move. Normally the ReAction figures can sit, but this is...
She should be able to bend her legs.
Yeah, well, this is really stiff. Like, really stiff. So that I'll let you try it, because this is your
yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, just... The paint is just very dry, so she can bend and...
That butt. But no,
it's very stiff. Even putting it back up in place, you guys saw that was a struggle. You can
I would
watch the joint where...
Like, I actually think that's something where if you do it too much, it's going to break.
Or just get very, very loose over time. But
yeah, I think both. It'll either snap off if you do it while it's still really, you know, stiff, and then it won't go to like a middle ground. It'll just go to super loose, and then it'll be shut.
But beyond that, the sculpting itself is really good for a ReAction figure, for that style of kind of like simplified.
I think they put a little bit more thought and effort into this.
Yeah, I like her Reebok stompers.
Yeah, those are pretty great.
You got those right, which is good to have. And looks pretty good. So
I kind of dig it.
Why don't we take a look at the Alien Queen, because that's really pretty nice looking.
She's wearing her high heel feet.
She really is.
Seriously.
I never knew how elegant the Alien Queen was.
Okay, just on a side note, and if you find a picture of this, you need to somehow cut it in. There are alien stilettos, I believe, and they should, if they were smart, they would look exactly like this, because this is, dang, I'd wear boots like this. But yeah, no, this is really cool. I don't know how, let me see how well, can she stand? Nope. Yeah, she stands. So she can stand. There's some nice balancing there. Articulated, arms, legs, nothing too crazy. The head moves a little bit. I think that's it. It looks like
her little arms and her chest move?
No. Those are just...
Oh, that's disappointing. See,
that's a little sad.
The original Kenner figure, those arms did move.
Well, if they do, it's really stiff, and I'm not about to do that. But you can also see, like, the joints over here are a little loose, are actually really loose.
Oh, yeah.
So, I honestly don't know. But look at this detailing. This is pretty great. Not just for a Funko product or for a ReAction product. This is just really solid detailing.
Aliens make for good figures, that's for sure.
Yeah, and if done right, they're just awesome.
And I really like the head too. I mean,
yeah, look at that.
The paint job is also really nice. It's one solid shiny color. In the past, we've usually just seen the Alien Queen as just like a black, usually a shiny but very black. This is a little more of a gunmetal gray, dark, a little bit darker than that, but it's a very shiny paint.
That's the tail that's making this fall over, not the fact that she's balanced. It's just that it's lifted and the tail is heavy. See, so I'll let you play with it now.
Yeah.
You play with that while I play with the loader, because this is really cool. I always wanted a loader of my own.
There we go. Got her stand.
You did.
Yes, I did. She's pretty nice.
I dig it.
So, yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah, that arm is...
very loose.
Very loose. And her chesty arms, they do not move as far as I can tell.
Yeah, and, like it looks as though there's something there, but it's either where they inserted it to stick or it's, I don't know.
Tail also does not move at all.
No, it looks as though it could, but again, if it does, it's really stiff. And I'd be hesitant. The head
does move a little bit. Not much range of articulation because there's these wings over here. So let's talk about the power loader.
Mine.
On its own.
No,
so it's a really cool toy to begin with. It's just a cool design, cool concept of a thing.
Yeah.
It's always made for a good toy.
Again, it's a little looser than I would have expected. Legs don't appear to move.
Yeah, I noticed. I was trying to see if they moved. I don't think they do.
And if they do, again, it goes back to it's super tight. Because it looks as though it should move, but no.
No, I think it's just one piece.
No, because this part's blocking it.
Yeah.
So
it's just one solid piece of plastic.
Yeah, the back cushion part is blocking the ability for the legs to move, which stinks because this is a really cool piece and it should be able to move.
Yeah.
And again, this is really loose. Feel it. Feel the arms.
Oh yeah, that
feels like it's something that's gonna, pop off at some point if you play with it too much.
I mean, I think they probably aren't even planning on people playing with these things, but that's not the case. Yeah, it really feels like it should move or something, but it doesn't. I wouldn't expect it to move a ton, but just a little more than that.
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
So let's show you guys how Ripley gets in there. So it's pretty easy from what we've done so far. She just kind of slides on in there. Let's see. Now it's not easy, but I was doing it before, no problem.
Maybe
There
you
we
need to
go.
move the legs down.
Need
Because
these, I think.
yeah, you need. I mean the arms. I meant the arms.
Get the arms up.
Because you can't move the legs. So.
Yeah. Let's get the arms up.
Oh. Yeah, and then you can just slip her in.
Yeah. And there's actually little, she has little holes in her feet, so you can slide them on because there's pegs. I don't know if you guys can see it from there, but there's little pegs there. So she should just be able to go right in there, which she did. Let's lock her in place.
Lock and load.
That was easy. And let's see if she can actually put her arms.
I think she can. She looks as though she's supposed to hold onto it. Not really.
No, too long.
Oh.
Her arms are actually longer than the.
That's disappointing. That makes no
Yeah.
sense. You shouldn't. That's.
Let's try it. There we go. So you can see her arm is just much too long for
Okay,
the actual
that's
handle.
kind of ridiculous. They should have been able to adjust that. That's a measurement issue. You know, that's.
I mean, if I just basically leave her arms at her side, it's fine. But
No, I mean,
that's
she's supposed
stupid.
to be able to operate that.
Yeah. Just lock her in.
That's ridiculous. Okay, so, I mean, while it looks good and everything, it's a bit of a fail for me if you can't.
She
Like
keeps
really,
coming
it's a
out-
measurement.
She keeps coming out of the base too. It's like I had her in there, and then she just slipped right out. There we go. Now
Okay.
it's not the tightest fit. And that's probably just Funko quality control again, failing.
Surprise, surprise.
But yeah, unfortunately, it seems like it's better just to have Ripley's arms at her side, just 'cause
Yeah.
otherwise they're actually in the way,
Yeah, you know,
which is not good.
seriously, that like really,
like
that's
they can't
taking
move otherwise.
a ruler. You know, that's taking a ruler, a tape measure. You know, using it on a computer, however they do it. All it is a simple measurement, and then figuring out how to adjust appropriately. Because they had to have created one before the other. If not, it's just.
Stay
I
away
like
from
that.
her, you bitch.
Is she Bellatrix?
Yes.
Okay.
So side by side, they are really cool.
They look great together.
I think that's the thing, is they look great together, but in terms of playability, no to either of them, to be quite fair.
Yeah.
Not kid-friendliest of toys. They're not meant for kids to begin with. They're
Yeah.
an adult collectible, but even for any kind of articulation, it's just, I would hope for a little bit more. I don't expect a lot at this price point, but just a little bit more.
Yeah, no, I'll agree with you on that. I'm not looking for amazing. I'm looking for the best thing ever. But I am looking for just to be able to have a little bit of fun. Even if they don't want us to play with it, you know, to be able to pose figures how we want them, you know, in scenes if we want, because they have stuff for that, you know? So I would want to be able to pose it and not just have it stationary like that.
Yeah.
Oh. So I don't know, like what would you say on a scale of 1 to 10?
I wouldn't give numbers to a Funko product, but I like enough that I don't feel bad about my purchase, because normally I avoid Funko like the plague.
That's a good 1 to 10 kind of scale.
So I'm actually relatively happy with this. I wish there was things that were different. Didn't spend a lot on this, so that's also why it's not the worst.
Yeah.
I would have liked more from both of these, just articulation or something else, especially, you know, calling this like a 3-pack. It's not a 3-pack. To me, this is just an accessory. I kind of wish she had a gun. I wish there were some alien eggs, even.
That'd
That
be
came
cool.
with it.
At the same time, I feel like that might be almost a little nitpicky, because I get your point, and I agree it would be fun, but for what it is, I think it's sufficient. I agree with you on the 3-pack thing, though. This is not a 3-pack.
It's a really cool accessory. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a deluxe accessory
It's an
at most.
attachment.
It doesn't even work
attached to
right.
her. Yeah. When they're inside a thing, it's not an extra figure.
Yeah.
Unless it's, one of the nesting dolls. That's a different story.
It's a deluxe figure. That's
Yeah.
how you'd classify it
Exactly.
at that point.
So it's, yeah.
So that's the Funko ReAction Alien 3-pack, quote-unquote, 3-pack.
And the rating is not feeling bad about the purchase. So that's actually a plus.
If you like aliens, you're going to want this. It's
Yeah.
pretty fun. It's good for alien collectors, good for Funko collectors, good for the average toy collector.
Yeah,
I think it's still pretty decent. I still am happy with it. I wish there were things that were different, but I'm okay with where we're at.
Too, and the little inner arms look like they're about to start typing a paper or a memo of
Well, what
some
else do you
sort.
think they're going to do? I mean, she's got to keep herself busy during the day. She's got to write on her mouse, looking at YouTube videos, knocking over Ripley. Oh, you.
Well, can't she use her mouse for one hand, knock over Billy with the other, and then type her, finish up her NaNoWriMo?
I wish the alien queen was voiced by B. Arthur.
Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
So on that note,
Yep.
I'll let you think about an alien queen voiced by B. Arthur. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Andrea.
That was the Aliens ReAction 3-pack from Funko. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time with some more toy reviews.
Bye.